Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sparkalyptic with a review for Knife of Dunwall, the second DLC for the awesome Dishonored.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. Why should an Empress be different? But she was.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Where the original game had you go down the path of Corvo, finding out exactly how he was framed, why he was framed for the assassination of the Empress, this time around you're playing the role of Daud, who, before I go on with this review, I must admit has one of the most awkward names for any character in video game history, in my own humble opinion. Daud, D-A-U-D, I don't even know how they came up with that name, but I digress. This time around you're playing as Daud, who actually was the person who framed you, or framed Corvo in the original game for the assassination of the Empress. So actually it was all him. And where he was the antagonist in the first game, this time around he's the protagonist. And you kind of get to see the story from his point of view.
Is anything bothering you, Daud? I've seen you kill a man without ruffling his hair. You took out the whole neighborhood.
The DLC has 3 missions that you can finish off in about 3 to 4 hours, maybe less, depending on your game style. 2 of these missions are really awesome and really find themselves fitting in the Dishonored universe, in which you can actually fulfill your missions in different manners. You could either take the stealthy path, or you can go the all-out guns blazing, I'm about to kill everybody path. And even when you take these paths, there are different ways to fulfilling the missions. So really, it felt like a proper expansion for the Dishonored universe. Unfortunately, one of these missions, which is, well, I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but basically has you doing none of the stealth-based missions that you're used to as an assassin. Has you doing, there's no skill to it, there's no deception, no mystery. It's all about just getting from point A to point B and finalizing the whole mission standards. Being an assassin obviously puts you in charge of a lot of skills. A lot of these skills, especially the passive ones, make a comeback from the original Dishonored or from Corvo's skill set. You're going to find agility skills, or those that allow you to fall longer distances without actually being damaged, or those that allow you to blink longer distances. They will make a comeback. The active skills are the ones that differ, specifically in regards to the blink. Corvo's blink actually took place in real time, so even if there are enemies around you, it's all about twitch mechanics, perfect timing so that you have to blink at the right time to avoid enemies, or so you can find yourself passing through the levels. This time around the blink is more strategic, in which it freezes everything around you so that you can actually take your time to scan the environment before you blink. Also, another benefit of this blink is if there's anyone attacking you or coming at you, you can just attempt to blink, the whole world freezes, and you can choose slowly and take your time strategically where you'd like to blink to so you could deliver the perfect assassination. Another skill that Daud has is that which allows him to summon assassins to assist him in battle. This actually comes handy sometimes, but you don't always find yourself resorting to it. Unfortunately, every single time I summoned an assassin, the first thing they did was go and attack the target. So there was no distraction in a stealthy manner, it was all distraction using combat so that you can flee if you're in the midst of a really heavy battle. Knife of Dunwall is a decent DLC, but I would have rathered if they really allowed us to delve into the psychology of Daud a bit more. As is, it's just 3 missions that allow you to meddle, if you'd like, with some of these talents, and then enjoy the world of Dishonored from a different perspective, and that's where it stops. You don't really understand the true motives behind Daud, and you don't really get to, if you'd like, empathize with this character specifically in regards to the actions that he pulls off in the Corvo's campaign. Wrapping it up, I'd give this DLC a good 7.5, maximum of 8. Really does great justice to the universe of Dishonored, but I would have liked more missions, maybe more things to do, at least a deeper outlook into what made Daud as a character and what motivates him as a personality. Thank you for tuning in. This was Sparkalyptic, and here's my gamer salute.